Good morning, hello, happy Monday. Sorry I'm slightly late getting started today. Everything would have been just fine except when I went upstairs to go get myself a drink, Zilby decided that he needed my attention and he needed me to go and hang out with him. So I did that for a few minutes. So sorry about that. Asitsu, hello. How's your day going? How was your weekend? We are continuing to work on testing today. All right, let's run the test. Oh yes, I've screwed up the config. That's what's happened. Okay. Okay, so far, drawing a blank on what happened over the weekend must not have been very interesting. That's happened to me more than a few times. It's not that fun. All right, so if I do this, let's try you now. I have a bunch of those example tests. I should remove those. Okay. Can view course is timing out. You're trying to. Now it's a timeout to wait for something that's clickable, or to get by title. I think it's the get by title. I think that's what it is. So I probably want to change that to like get by text. All right, first of all, I don't think we need this. I'm gonna delete test examples. And I'm gonna delete this. That way we have less tests that are trying to run. All right, so let's see. Okay, get by title. So I think this is wrong. So we can get by text. Now title, by their title attribute. Oh, I think that's what it is. Am I allowed to legally put a title attribute on an H tag? So if I do get by title, then in this case, it wouldn't be you. This would be course title. Oh, in this case, let's see. For Bossris, hello. What do I use those 3 shells in a write for? So this shell right here, this is my trunk server. So it's basically running the web server. This one down here, I'm running the playwright tests in. Now with each of these, I can do Control PF and make it full screen so I can actually see what's inside of it. And then this one down here, I'm probably going to use to serve the tests, to see like how they're doing. That's my guess. Or else I'll just use that same one here. I'm not sure yet. For the most part, I'm using these to have a place for me to be, and then also a place for Zilbycam to be whenever he's here. But he's not here right now. He didn't want to follow me down because he wanted food. And I didn't give him food. I just gave him attention. Okay, so when I program on my own, I usually don't give myself more like these on the right. It's mostly for streaming. You started using Zellage when you were looking on a stream. We started really loving it. Awesome. It does seem to be really nice. Like for a brand new project, or brand new is like internet terms compared to their competitor. It's really nice. I like it a lot. All right, so if I say like this is course card, do I want to call this a course card, or do I want to call this like a course? I'm sorry, a course title or a course card? I think I want to have this be get by title course card. Probably making this sleepy music. That's true. Here, let me. I moved it away from the more higher energy stuff last week. This keyboard for that. All right. Let's try something else. Okay, come on. No, don't just replay it. What am I allowed to play? That was lo-fi. Let's try synthwave. Okay. Play everything. I like that it reloaded every player a little bit when it did that. All right, we'll try this one. Stacking, hello. Don't put you to sleep. You're running off of 4 hours of sleep after the worst ball game in history. I did not watch the Super Bowl, so I don't like. Sorry. It felt like it ended late. Is that true? Either that, or I didn't notice everybody. I guess a lot of people weren't really talking about it on Discord last night, or maybe they just isolated themselves to the football channel. Okay, I want to give it this title, course card, and then we want to click on it. 11 p.m. Eastern time? Oh wow, that feels really late. The only thing I know about it is like the team that won, but I don't know anything else about the game because I didn't look it up at all. I didn't even watch any of the commercials. I've just not been into that in the last few years. All right, so if I save you, we're gonna want to go and add in a title to cards. So let's move backwards from that. So if we go to card, okay, so this is a BB card. So I'm gonna want a. Well, I guess before I even do this, let's go and verify that I can legally do this according to HTML. So, MDN title attribute. Not okay. This was the title global attribute related to the element it belongs to. The main use of the title attribute is to label iframe elements. It may also be used in data tables. It can be used in links. While title can be used to provide a programmatically associated label for an input element, this is not a good practice. Use a label instead. I should probably use a label. The commercials were even worse this year. I don't even... Oh, you don't remember a single... Oh, that is a bad sign. Okay, so it sounds like I don't actually want to use it. Wait a second. It's showing it on a p tag. Okay, use of the title attribute is highly problematic for people using touch-only devices, people navigating with keyboards, inconsistent browser support. So it sounds like I want a label. I could also do ARIA labeled by, perhaps. But I think I want to just use a plain old label. So if we come back to here, let's go see if I can find them. Because what I could do is make the label invisible. Or I could put the label around the title. That could also work. But that's not... That's not right either. Don't place interactive elements such as anchors or buttons inside a label. Doing so makes it... Okay, never mind. So don't put... Yeah, okay. So never mind. Don't put interactive things with a label. Okay. Let's not do get by title then. We can do get by... We could just do get by text. In which case this would be u.rs. We know that because we're controlling... Why do I have that here? Did I... That's so weird. Learn how to build websites. using Yew.rs. Okay, so the title is Yew. And then click that. Okay, so let's try this. Instantly failed. Okay. Strict mode violation. Oh, it resolved to 2 elements. Oh, yeah, look at that. Because we have Yew and Yew right here. How am I going to figure this out? Like, how do I know? I guess in this one, I wanted like a test ID. Because I can't really think of a better way of doing that. Oh, wait, there's an is there an anchor thing? No, okay. Alt text for images, placeholders for forms. We can do a test ID. I don't think I have a role for it. I can get by the full text and just put the entire description in there and then click that. That could potentially work. So if I were to do that, now, one thing I want to do is I want to take this JSON for the courses and I want to throw this into another file. So let's do that really quickly. So you there, I want to cut you out. I want to add, this is going to be a courses.json. So I guess this is going to be get might just call this like mock data dot ts. All right, so we're gonna have an export, I guess like course list. Oh, export const course list equals that. And then because this is actually JSON, I'm a little bit concerned that is not auto formatting it. So I come back to here and then I can pull this in. Maybe I can grab it in here. Auto import. Okay. Okay, so we got course list, mock data. Might want to rename that to like course list mock data. All right, that's okay. So I have you out here with, oh, I almost have you out here. Okay, now I should be able to grab the text by like actually just grab the text that I'm interested in. And so in this case, it would be the description of it. So I want to grab course list mock data. I want the first one. Short description. I think that's the way that it works. Let's see. Oh, it's in LMS courses. So LMS courses, and then I can get the first one. There we go. That gives... There. Okay. That makes it a lot happier. Okay, so let's run this test. Feels like that's timing out. Ooh, it got to the next thing. Okay, so it clicks on this. So it successfully clicked on you, and it expected to have courses v1, but it was still slashed because it went home. Okay, so we're moving forward. That worked. All right, so we've got to get a page going. Also, it's failing, but not doing the website thing, which is, I think, exactly what I wanted it to do. So I think we did fix it. I don't know why it didn't work last time, but it's working now. Okay, so in source, we have pages. So we have the courses, but now we want a single course. Now, I want to look at my design here. So we're right here. We click on you, and that takes us to the course page, to like the purchase the course page. And then you can go from there. You can purchase it or preview it to go to the actual course itself. So then we're on the course page. So it's almost like a course profile. I guess we'll just put a title in here for right now. Now you're not finding it. Oh no. Wait. Okay, now you are finding it. There it is. To the level, you become 1. Oh, I think the default is 1. I probably don't need level. I probably can just do this. This will be course page. We'll need to figure that out. And we'll need to set the title appropriately, which we're not doing right now, but I think we can do with a U hook. Do I need the title level? Oh, I do need level. Oh, wait. This is still... Okay, so that might be the... but this is going to be at courses / and then I want, like, the course ID. I think it was course profile. But I am going to want to pass in the ID. So I'm going to want something like ID equals, and how do I get that? It's this thing right here. Something like ID. It's not exactly like that. Oh, I forgot how to do this. Let's go look it up. Okay, so it is the colon ID here. So for post, it's an anonymous struct. Oh, I put an anonymous struct like in here like that. Oh, that's how it works. Okay, I got it. So we do course ID here. Course profile then has an ID of an I-64. Then we have, okay, then we do all that stuff. You're now unhappy because no field ID on this type. So we're going to go back to the course profile. Okay, I'm not doing anything with them, so it'll cause a warning, but that should be okay. You're still unhappy. Oh, because it's not a tuple type anymore. Now it's like this. What are you upset about? You need to be that. Okay. Okay. Then, okay, so it's successfully compiling now. Now I need to send you over to the course profiles. That will be in the courses. I don't think I need that testing there anymore. Okay, so instead of routes home, now this is going to have to be oh, but I have the access to the store course, so I have access to the ID. So this will be fine. So this will be routes, course profile, ID is equal to store course dot ID. That's an I-64, so it should copy. All right, so now I see down in the bottom left, it is going to take me to courses 1. So if I go there, hey, we got courses page and courses 1 in the top here. So that means this should now pass. Excellent. Okay. Now, is there anything else, like, do I want to spread out my tests by feature and what they're doing, or do I really care more about features on each page? I'm not sure. So if we start at home here, I guess like we got the two things. We got Discord here. We've got we then go to courses and we click on one of the courses and it takes us to the course page. Okay. So that's good also. So I guess that makes sense, is that we're working on like features at a time, and if it needs a test, I'm gonna write it and add it in. There's one more test to do. I want to save this to Git first, though. I think everything is fine. So this is set up testing with Playwright. Now, next up, I want Playwright has a really nice feature where it will do accessibility testing for you with very little extra work required on our part to set it up. I want to do that for each page, and then like sort of handle that. So in our end-to-end tests, Gabe, hello, or I guess it's Gabe's. Hello, good morning. How are you doing today? Let's do accessibility spec.ts. It's around here somewhere. Just don't remember. Ooh, I don't know exactly where it is in here. Oh, there it is. Under guides, accessibility testing. Okay, so it can be used to test accessibility testing. Following examples rely on Axe Core Playwright package, which adds support for the Axe accessibility testing engine. Okay, so I need, I believe, this to install. Yeah, so I want to scan an entire page. That's what I want to do. So in TypeScript, so we need Playwright test, which we already have. We also need this Axe Core Playwright. Let's install that. then we're going to have a test like this. Actually, I just need this entire thing, don't I? All right. Import test and expect from playwright test. Import the axe builder from playwright. We describe the home page, so that's okay. We're at home page first. Should not have any automatically detectable accessibility issues. Fine. Async. Okay, so we get the page. We go to oh, we're hard coding the location of go to, so we do need to fix that. We'll hard code it for right now. Also, I don't need that. Okay, so we get the accessibility scan results by constructing a new axe builder. We pass it in the page and we run analyze. And then we expect there to be 0 violations for this. I bet we're gonna have some violations, but let's find out. I think we're gonna have violations, especially around links, because it's weird how it like doesn't get the right role when you're using the internal link tool. I think that also exists in React. It might be something that maybe we can like have a conversation about with uRouter and see if maybe we can add that in. But let's see. Let's run this and find out what happens. Let's go here. Definitely has accessibility issues. All right, what do we got here? So we got a bunch of them. Oh, this is showing for all the different ones. Okay. Now, if I'm curious here. So if I go down to this window down here, the one behind me, and if I do a npx playwright show report, let's open you up over here. I'm wondering if this will remain up even if I run new tests. But okay. Failed. This LMS spec still. Huh. Well, that's too bad. I was hoping that I would get... I was hoping that I could run the show report off of Yew. But I guess I can't. I think it's because it's... Oh, so if I do... Where is Yew? Dot list, line JSON, null HTML. So if I do HTML, we'll cancel that. We'll run you again. And this is probably going to open up a browser window, isn't it? It does. Because it's a different port every time. It's 9323. No, it's not a different. But otherwise, it didn't actually create the files that would allow me to open up the web browser, which is a little bit unfortunate. But okay, so we have some accessibility issues here. Let's see what they are. So first, ensures every ID attribute value used in ARIA and in labels is unique. Wait, do I have duplicate ID? Document has multiple elements referenced with ARIA with the same ID attribute. Navbar supported content. Wait, I literally have just Navbar supported content in there? That seems like a fail. Let's go back to home and let's find this. Wait, so it finds it. Why can't I? Okay, there it is. There's a button there. One of 4. An immediate other button there. Oh, that's... So data BS... Okay, Navbar supported content, that's fine. Okay, so this is the only one with the ID so far that I care about. Then 3 of 4 is that down here? Is it? No, where is it? Oh. That entire bar also has Navbar support. Oh, because I copied and pasted the footer in. So we need to fix the footer so it doesn't have that same problem. So we have footer here. We probably, okay, we want a site footer. Okay, I want, then instead of that, we have a nav footer. Here we go. Data BS target. So I want this to be something like nav footer. There it is. Okay, so if I save you, let's head back to the LMS and open up Rest cargo to Tommel. We'll go back to using just straight to the path. I want to see whether or not this fixes it. Okay, so you are showing 9323 again. Okay, a new first error. Ensure that the document has a main landmark. So page has main. Document does not have a main landmark. There's a website here that might tell us more about what that is. Ensure there's a navigation point to the primary content of the page. If the page contains iframe elements, so we don't have iframe elements on here. Ensure all content is contained within the landmark region. It is best practice to use both HTML5 and ARIA landmarks to ensure all content is contained. Oh, let me... In HTML5, you would use elements like header, nav, main, and footer. Do I not have main? Maybe I don't have a main. So we have a nav up there, although perhaps it would be better to make this like, I guess this, oh, I just have sections. And then this down here is the footer. So I want to change this one to a footer. Okay. What was that? That was not foundations, modules. I think it was site footer. Yeah, we're using the BB container. So I want to change this to be a type footer. The classes should still be, oh, this will be just class. You will be footer. Okay, so that should be, that should make you happy. Well, okay, I need to recompile there. Okay, now we have nav, we have a footer, and then I want this to be a main. So we still have a section. This is probably not in YCL. This is probably over in LMS. Maybe an app. Okay, so we have navbar, we have the footer, and then the routes is like a main part of the route. So I wonder if each route, each page, I want to start with the main tag. That might be what I want. So in that case, we're going to come to here, go to home, for example, and change you from, oh, BB container margin. Ooh, maybe I do. All right, let's try my initial thought. Let's throw a main tag here. So if I do that, now we have nav, main, and footer. And of course we have a bunch of stuff inside of main, but maybe that will make it happier. Let's try running the test again. Don't forget the role. You're right. I need the role in all of them, don't I? Okay, so we're gonna want role navigation for the nav. So the footer is role content info. So header, nav, main, footer. Huh. Content info. I had no idea. All right. I guess we'll start with role navigation first. And then our nav. Okay, role equals navigation. Was there any other nav? We have the nav footer. Oh, okay, the footer. It's a site footer. We go with that. And I want role equals, this is the content info. Okay. That's fine there. Then we're going to head back into here, go to main and do role equals main. Okay. Save view. Rerun these tests. Landmark should have a unique role or role label title. So we have this nav here. Do I have, does my footer have a nav on it? Okay, there's a nav. And then the footer. It would be down here as a nav. Ooh, okay, that's not. It's like a second nav. I'm guessing we aren't allowed to have a second nav here. Must have a unique ARIA label, labeled by or title to make land. Okay. Oh, okay. So I can have multiple navs, but I have to give it a unique ARIA label, ARIA labeled by or title. I can give it. Okay, this is one I can give it a title, I believe. I can give it maybe both a title and an ARIA label. I'm not sure. An ARIA label probably makes more sense because it is only for accessibility reasons. Okay, so here's our footer. And then I think it's the nav footer here. Oh, because we have this BB nav here. So there we go. Nav. All right. So with this one, we need to take in a ARIA label. Now, I could give this a default value. I'm curious about what the ARIA label is allowed to be. Can I put whatever I want into the ARIA label to sort of like describe that? Oh, I think it is. I think I can. Maybe, although this is the incorrect solution, so I'm not sure it's a good idea to try to take that as my how to do it. All right, so this is an ARIA dash label. Let's do a prop or else. Now this is a nav. So it would be navigation. But then we can overwrite it to be something else. So then top one would get navigation, and then the bottom one would give like the footer navigation. Okay, so ARIA label. Oh. Okay. And here we'll have an ARIA label equals ARIA label, and we have to clone you. Okay, you're happy here. Oh, it's still okay. It's actually still gonna be over here. We want to go to we're in like nav. Was it site footer? No, it's nav footer. Okay, here's that BB nav. So at the top, I want to then give it an ARIA label. And this is going to be the footer. I should now see down here ARIA label, footer nav. Okay, so we see that. Let's try rerunning our test again. Did that work? Oh, it passed. It passed. Okay, everything works just fine. All right, our home page is now exactly what we want it to be. Macu Kadam. Hello. Good morning. All right, so let's. This is called Zellige. It's a window manager for terminal. It's a competitor for Tmux. It comes with pretty nice defaults. You can see that I can open up like a floating window in here too. The instructions are down here for it. And then I have tabs also that are sort of displaying. So it takes up a little bit of the room, but it's really nice. And so Zellige is spelled. Well, actually, let's just go find the webpage for it. Zellage with a J. So in case you want to check it out, the defaults are pretty sane and really nice. I haven't updated any of the configuration for it. All I did was created a default layout, and then that just sort of does what I expected it to. Okay, we're passing an accessibility test for the homepage. Excellent. Sort of feel that most people on the web, when they're doing stuff, don't show off accessibility things. I should, when I redo like the second version of the course, we're definitely going to touch on accessibility and like have tests for accessibility in there. I think it's really important. Okay, so if we have you head back into spec. Nope, the other spec, accessibility spec. So I want this for homepage. So let's do this again for, next up is we have courses. And it should also work. Let's find out. Failed this one. Okay, makes sense. Interesting. It passes on Chrome and Firefox, and it fails on WebKit. So it's a Safari accessibility issue. 2 of them, it looks like. Mo Ali 141 rating with a party. Hello. Welcome. How are you doing today? How's your stream? And what were you working on? Let me I don't have an easy way to go. It looks like JS. It's a combination. We're doing it's a lot of Rust stuff. There we go. It's a lot of Rust stuff that we're working on. And then also we're using automated testing with Playwright, which is TypeScript. So if we take a look at this is all TypeScript stuff. But if I switch over to maybe like our home, this is Rust. So here's our, it looks a lot like React, which is kind of by design. So you can program in Rust. If you know React, it's super easy to sort of get into and use. And then you build websites with it. It's pretty good. You building a Jira TUI with Rust. Nice. And you're learning Rust in a process. A Jira TUI would be, I mean, that would actually be helpful. I would use that. I'm gonna drop a follow for you. That's awesome. Every time I think that I need to like rewrite a Jira TUI or something to like control Jira, and then I just don't, because I just get too frustrated with Jira, but then not frustrated enough to actually write something for it. So if you build it, let us know. I would love to use it. So what we're working on is we have this site here. It's going to be a learning management system that has courses inside of it. And then we're writing automated tests for it using a technology called Playwright. So far, we have Playwright. You would use it too. Nice. Well, of course, right? Like we build stuff to use them, right? So we have Playwright doing accessibility tests, so this homepage now is working as expected. All accessibility tests are passing, and we also have some tests to like make sure, okay, the join Discord is working, and then also, okay, we can click on courses. We see a list of courses from the database. We can click on a course, and it takes us over here. We are getting some failed tests for accessibility on this page, but only in Safari, which is interesting. Jira is annoying. Yeah, Jira. So to me, it feels like Jira is one of those companies that one of those products in which they're trying to do so much for everyone that it's just not great for anyone. But it has like every combination of features you could possibly want, and that's one of the reasons why we have to use it. It's become too good for itself. So what exactly is this error? So, ensures the document has a main landmark. You have a main web landmark, don't you? Here's literally a main landmark right here, down here. You're scoping the TUI down to developers only. I mean, that makes a lot of sense. Not for project managers, they can stick to the Jira, the website. Yeah, totally makes sense, and I would absolutely go for that. Okay, so I have a main landmark here for courses. Did it not load right? Did it like run the courses before? Do I need to like have it sleep for a second? So go to here. How do I have you sleep? Maybe a wait. Wait for elements. Maybe like a custom wait. There's also an auto wait. Navigating to URL, auto waits for the page to fire the load event. If the page does a client-signed redirect before load, the page to go to will auto wait for the redirect page to fire the load event. But maybe... Oh, override the default behavior to wait until a specific event like network idle. Oh, I like that. Okay, so we can add in this object. Wait until network idle. So we go to you. Wait until DOM content loaded, network idle. So let's wait until the network idle because that means it's got all of this stuff. Okay, that's cool. Aren't these songs copyrighted? It shouldn't be. It's Pretzel. So like Pretzel's entire thing is that it's not copyrighted. That being said, I have had a couple times in the past where Pretzel had like I still gotten muted and claimed, which is not good for Pretzel because like that's their entire thing is that it's not copyrighted. All right, let's run this test here and see if that's any better. So maybe it didn't wait long enough for... Oh, the WebKit was the first test that ran? Well, that's interesting. Look at this. Firefox is now the one complaining. Has a landmark, main. This feels a lot like and it was the first one to run too. Up here, and then these ones run after it. I don't know if they're actually running in parallel or not, but okay, so network idle may not be right. There's load, DOM content loaded, maybe that would work. And if this doesn't work, maybe I'll need to look it up and sort of like see. No, that failed. That also failed. Document should have one main landmark. Wait, do I have two main landmarks? Oh, document does not have a main landmark. Okay, never mind. I mean, I guess I was trying to wait for long enough. So we tried DOM content, we tried network idle. I don't know what commit is. We could try load. Can you wait for the element using wait for? Maybe. Oh, you know what the other thing that we can do is I can put a test in here for like courses. So we could also just do await, expect, page, get by, what was it? It was get by Is there a title in here? I think there was, right? Maybe not. I'm not super happy this isn't alphabetized. It's like trying to do it based upon like some other, I don't know. I don't know what it's trying to do it by. That's not right. Can you wait for the element using wait for? Possibly. There was a heading. Yeah. Also, hello, Murphy. Hold on. So we have a heading here with course library. I think this is the only place that we use that. So that is an H1 course library. Okay, let's try grabbing that. Mo, thank you again for the raid. Have a great day at work, and I'll probably see you online someday. I'm gonna have to take off to work pretty soon too, but I want to see if I can get this done quickly. Okay, so expect page. If we get by text, course library. I mean, what if I just do this? Await that. I don't even care. I don't even care about to do anything with it. I just want you to get it. So wait until you get it. you're working with this in your side monitor. Well, also thank you. I have trouble with talking while work, so at least talking about code. So I usually can't have a coding stream up while I'm working. And then we scan the results. So if we wait for this, I wonder if that's gonna work. So let's save you. That still failed for the same thing. So it didn't wait the way I wanted it to. So I wonder. Okay. Now, is there something where I can just have a custom wait on here? So we have wait until timeout. Maximum operation in. Okay, timeout. So what, like 10, like 5? What is this? Returns the main I don't think this is. Oh, this is the maximum timeout. Timeout number. Wait a second. No, that's not helping. Add wait for after get by text. Oh, maybe. I'd even try the. Oh, yeah, that could have worked. So I don't think that's it. Can I? Oh, nope. Can I just do await page dot? Huh. Wait for event. So there's these. There was a waits. So auto wait, custom wait, wait for elements. Interesting. Huh, that's a custom await? I want to wait for like X milliseconds. Oh, okay. So I can wait for a function. Oh, interesting. So we can wait for function here. And then I can do something like an async. And then have an await. Return new promise. Resolve. Set timeout. Resolve. Oh, so I could just call resolve after like 250 milliseconds. Expected that I missed one. I wonder if this custom wait will work. I am running out of time though, so I don't know if I'm going to be able to continue this for very long. Oh man. ensure that it still has one main layout. That is so... I don't like it. What's going on? Why isn't it working? That's not doing what I expect. So if I go to courses, okay, let's double check. If I go to courses here and I hit like, it loads. Localhost for 8082. Okay, did I make a mistake here? I believe it's failing courses, but that's a good question. Maybe I'm just not looking at it correctly. It's... Oh, you know what? Let's we have the same... I wonder if it's like... Let's do courses. Should not have any, and this is homepage. Oh, you're right. It is homepage. It's homepage that's having the problem. Why is that? I just looked at the test here. For this report, we can see here homepage, 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 courses. The courses is working. The homepage is not. And it's going back and forth. So that one is failing. That's okay. So we need to be putting stuff in here. So what if we try the wait until at this point? Network is idle. Let's try you. Good call out. It completely was like missing looking at that. Passing. Okay. Everything is now passing. It exited out of that window without any information, without trying to open a browser. So that was that. All right. Coming up. I wonder if I should just put this wait until network idle on everything just in case. But that's a fun one. I also should probably combine these all together, but we'll have to do that later. That's no, not full page view. Okay, so this is accessibility test passing for courses page. Okay, that's good there. And I think that's it. We also I'm Hedgen is streaming, and Hedgen is has a tag Rust on, but also Unity. So I don't know what Hedgen is programming in right now. Okay, Hedgen is doing art. What Hedgen often does, Hedgen often does programming with Rust and game dev. I would add it to all. I assume if you add more tests, others might start failing. Yeah, that makes a lot of sense. I'll make a note to myself to do that next time. Also, I realized that I completely forgot to do what I was planning to do today, which is reviewing a PR. So I'll have to do that tomorrow too. So things to do. Yeah. Let's set up a raid for Hedgen. Start that. As I mentioned, I do these streams early in the morning before I head to work, so that's what I have to do. We have to head to work now. I will be back tomorrow morning at around 7 a.m. Mountain Time to continue working on this. We'll fix up the tests, we'll get those passing, and then we'll sort of figure out what the next steps. Also, I want to review a PR for the ECS course, which is the Entity Component System course, the first one that I made that's on YouTube. That's it's an old one, but there's a good PR for it, so we'll have to take a look at that. So anyways, with that, have a great rest of your day, and I'll see you next time. Bye.